And verse 21, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So again, when it speaks of the heart, it speaks of the affections, it speaks of you. This is why we have so few who want to come into these meetings. And the reason being is it holds no interest. But thank God, he has worked within us where he's stirred up within us that we are interested. And as we open our hearts, our whole being, then we realize the greater rewards that are attached to all of this and what God is doing and building within us and those treasures that are in heaven. But you see, the heart is always an indicator where our affections lie. It is an indicator to each of us, and it tells us. It speaks to us. It shows us. And sometimes we have these besetting sins that seem to hold and control us. Until in despair, we just raise our hands, Lord, I cannot get free. And then the Lord starts to get our attention. You're not getting free because that is where your heart, your affection is. And then you're able to start to confess. You're able then to start to talk it out with the Lord. You're able then to say, Lord, change this area. Change this heart of stone to a heart of flesh. I hate it. I don't want it. It's destroying me. And you know your Heavenly Father will never turn a deaf ear to that. If that is what you want, that is what you mean. He will move heaven and earth to deliver you. And he is delivering us. This is why I've always said, and I said this right at the beginning of my ministry years back, you have to be honest before God. We all of us stand naked in his presence. So where can we hide? We can't hide anywhere. We are completely exposed. And it's for that very purpose that we can change, we can confess, we can bring it out into the light. And then the healing comes. The change of heart and attitude and mind comes. Now take out that heart of stone and put in a heart of flesh. And that heart of flesh will always lay up treasures that are in heaven. And with whatever we have been blessed with in this life, and indeed we are, we know what those treasures and blessings are for, in which to share, in which to glorify God. But remember, you are simply a steward. Whatever we have in earthly things is all going to pass away. Remember that. The next blessing that you have or you go out and buy, remember, yes, it is a blessing, but it will pass away. It's not eternal. Only those treasures in heaven are eternal in nature.